sea of text is not easy to read from sometimes. Hello, this is Death Rider, and by now you have seen the thumbnail and title for this video, so I bet you're wondering, why should I trust this guy knows what he is talking about, and what is he going to say that other YouTubers haven't already? Well, to you, I say I agree. I feel the same way when I see a Clash of Clans video, but I am not like the other Clash of Clans YouTubers in the sense that I did not gem my account. I have spent the long boosting farming sessions learning the game and how it works over the 5 years I have been playing, as well as what to do and what not to do in the game to be successful. By no means am I claiming I am the best player or anything, I by far am not, but there is merit to experience and extended play sessions in a game. Here are my 6 things not to do in Clash of Clans. Number 1. Spending gems on anything other than boosting or the occasional completion of an upgrade. The first thing the game teaches you is how to gem and how to use the gems to complete upgrades. I am not saying using gems to complete upgrades is bad, just only if you have full collectors and no available builders. The kind of gemming I am saying you should not do is using gems to buy loot. Over the years, I have crunched the numbers and seen that it is very inefficient to spend gems on getting loot. It is by far more beneficial in the long term to use all gems on boosting collectors and barracks. Not only are you able to get many times more loot for the gem, but you're also devoting time into the game, learning how it works, and gaining true skill in the game. Number 2. Rushing your town hall. You may hear this a lot, and many other YouTubers have made this point, but I am not sure if they all have been explaining the true benefits to not rushing your town hall and maxing it. People who know me know that I always say max your town hall for good reason. I used to have a town hall 10 that had the firepower of a town hall 7, and it was horrible. Not being able to get loot as easy because you get less loot from the town hall levels lower than you, and not knowing what to upgrade in the sea of possible upgrades. But not only that, effective army compositions get more complicated as you go up, and by rushing and spending less time playing at each level of the game, you are setting yourself at great disadvantage. By maxing your town hall at every level, you are spending much more time at those levels mastering each town hall, gaining the skill required to upgrade to the next town hall. Much like in school, you wouldn't move on to Algebra 2 without mastering Algebra 1. Number 3. Copying army compositions. Yeah, I know that you may not feel like making armies and testing them because you just don't feel like it, and there are all these pros on YouTube who know the best armies, so why would I not just copy and win like they do? This is a horrible idea, and yet so many players do what I just said. By copying armies you see on YouTube, you are not helping yourself at all. Because first of all, you are not learning anything. Just watching how someone deploys an army and wins does not mean you will too simply by copying them. As someone who has attacked a wide variety of base types, I know that each base has to be hit differently. I can use the same army on any base, but how I use it is varied on the base at which I am hitting. By copying a YouTuber, you are using the army they made the way they used it on the particular base they hit, whereas the base you're hitting, for instance, may be way different. Another reason this is bad is because in many of those videos, they hit bases that are weak to their particular army type, which is cheap. Because, of course, they will 3-star a guy that is weak to air with air troops. By making and testing your own armies, you are learning how the troops interact, thus giving you better insight in what needs to go into a winning army. So there will be no more, why did my balloons go that way moments. Number 4. Don't copy bases with a grain of salt. Now, I'm not saying not to copy bases. Not everyone has the time to think about a good base design. I am one of those people. A Town Hall 12 base would easily take at least 30 minutes to make a fully thought out base. But if you're going to copy a base, at least give it some thought. There are so many bases I have seen that were the exact same on one guy as another, which means I know exactly how to hit them. In fact, in one of my War Highlights videos, there was a guy in War who had a base that I had to help the guys in my clan practice that I got from YouTube. And in the war, he was able to throw wall breakers in a very arbitrary spot, and yet he still triggered 3 giant bombs because he knew they were where they were, because I copied that base from YouTube, and that means that guy copied the base from the exact same guy and didn't change anything. Meaning the guy literally copied the base exactly as a YouTuber did, removing any surprise to the attack. When I copy bases, I sit and think about how the troops will move around the base. That is why I say don't copy a base and think it will work as is. Make your own modifications, and if you have a better idea for where something should be placed, do it. You may throw off the attacker, making him think there is nothing there where in fact you hit a sneaky giant bomb. Number 5. Don't join a clan and ask for promos. Personally, I don't care for promotions, but apparently a lot of people do. I believe a promotion should be given to those who show they can benefit a clan, are trustworthy, and loyal. I, like many others, get so annoyed when someone new joins asking for Co and Elder, and I always think, would you give a stranger keys to your house just because they asked for it and said that they will help you? The only way to show loyalty and trustworthiness is by spending time helping and being a benefit to the clan you joined. So stop asking for free promotions. Last but not least, number 6, don't neglect your Barbarian King. I have seen people with level 48 queens and level 16 kings and wonder, why would they do that? Yes, queen walking is very powerful and you want to do it with a high level queen, but the Barb King is very powerful. Just for comparison, at max level, the Barbarian King has slightly more health than a max Golem, and does about 200 less damage per second than a max P.E.K.K.A. Yet the King attacks much quicker, therefore doing more damage and getting through them walls much quicker. The King can act as his own tank, and when raged can nearly 5-shot a max wall. Wouldn't you want your King to be that powerful? Don't neglect your heroes. So anyway, I hope you guys found something helpful out of this video. I have had some requests to do a beginner's guide video, but I still figure this is a beginner's guide because this is something that you're going to want to know before you get deep into the game, and a lot of experienced players can use this information as well. I hope you guys found this helpful, and if you have any other recommendations for other videos you would like to see in the future, leave them down in the comments. And if this video did help you, please subscribe to the channel. It would help us a lot. We are still doing our 1,000 subscriber giveaway. $30, 3 winners, 10 apiece. You choose the gift card, you win. And if you did enjoy the video, consider liking to help support the channel. And I will see you guys in the next video. Goodbye.